So just wait. So little daughter bear is in town. I gotta give her some soup because she has a fever. Just plug this little thing into the pot. One person in the background is my laptop. Hope you guys can see clearly. It's getting cold, so I'm wearing my little sweater hoodie. So you see it. I'm going to wash my hands and show you guys. So this is the ground pork that's already pre-made. It's already seasoned from last time I made wonton soup. I think I made a little video of it, like just maybe like just showing the bowl and like me preparing it on a bowl, like decorating it on a bowl. And not really too much recording of when I made it, but I'm going to show you what I put in there. So let me wash my hands. Grab the towels. So I need cornstarch. I think that soy sauce is good. So today we're not having water chestnuts, we're having cabbage. Okay. So I bought some cabbage. Okay. You could put bok choy, you can put water chestnuts. I put cabbage. Hi. So I just got that today. I got this big old bag. This is like 2 pounds, 1 kilogram of Maggi caldo pollo. Okay. So we're gonna use that in the soup, and in the pork. Okay. So this already has it has salt, it has cornstarch, it has black pepper, it has a little bit of soy sauce. It had 1 egg, and I think it already has water chestnuts in this one. It's just I don't think I'm gonna put water chestnuts in. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah. So last time I made this, my daughter didn't really kind of like it, but I'm just gonna don't tell her. And so we're not gonna have the water chestnuts inside. We're just gonna have cabbage. So she's just gonna eat it plain. And you know me, I love to eat like all the vegetables. So you guys are gonna see me put it, because this was frozen. I had to thaw it out overnight. I'm just gonna kind of vamp it. I'm gonna revamp some of the let's get closer. This is like as tall as me. So we're gonna use chopsticks to kind of like mix it around. Right, this is not gonna take long, but you guys are just gonna have to kind of like I guess, eyes all on the wonton wrapper. Okay. So as far as you guys can see, just trying to like get my watch time hours. So this is the last of some chicken broth. I'm just gonna use this inside the pot. Okay. So there's a little bit. Whatever you have. All right. I'm gonna go get a bowl, and then I'm gonna put some water inside that pot. So you guys can see me. My foam stick selfie is like 6 feet tall, but I'm only like 5 foot, so you know that's up a little bit higher than me. I'm actually a little bit taller than it, so I got it from Shein when I went to do my nail haul, the last live, I guess. We're just making some food. I don't know who's Riz, but let me what was I getting here? Oh, bowl. I can actually use that bowl. So I actually could use this bowl right here. You guys like the little fluffy slippers. So we're just gonna use this bowl right here. I'm gonna put you guys back over here where the table's at. Okay. And is it better right here? All right, so you guys can see me, or is it closer, better like that? Okay. It is kind of getting cold, so it's gonna rain tomorrow. Let me throw out a little bit of this water. So this is kind of wet. You guys see it's still wet. It has the water chestnuts. See that? Water chestnuts in there. So I made this before. This is not coming from the market. I see there's green onions in there too. And I am definitely gonna put green onions in the soup. All right. So it's almost kind of like you're revamping this kind of thing again. Kind of like adding a little bit because how it got frozen and the water kind of sucks in like into the meat and loses its seasoning. So in part of my broth I'm going to use is the vegetable broth. You guys see? By Lee brand. I've seen you before, OT. If you want to know where I'm from the Philippines. I'm not sure what you're asking, but you left that in a comment before. So what I am gonna do here is we're gonna put some chicken bouillon, like chicken powder. Okay. So I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna put like maybe a teaspoon and a half because the only amount that I have is looking like this. Okay. It's not a lot. All right. But I have the wrappers inside the refrigerator. Thank you, Memphis 901. I know I called you straight out of Memphis. So like a teaspoon and a half. Okay. Oh, Lord. Hold on. No, 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 no. You put just the top back. Okay, like that's good right here. And then I'm gonna put that in the soup. Okay, so that's good enough for the ground pork. This is already seasoned. It's just the water juices kind of like soak it in. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like wet. I don't know if you guys see how like watered down it was because it was in the freezer. So I kind of just I have, when people buy like ground meat, they tend to buy it in like big bulks. So I buy it in big bulks. Okay, and then I don't need to add this into the ground pork because it's already in there. But if you want to add more flavor to it, you can add it in the ground pork. But this normally will be in the broth. So my ultimate favorite seasoning in the Asian field with oils is sesame oil. And even in soups, sesame oil is kind of hidden, but it's not like so much in the South Central Asia, or the, how do you say it, Central Asia, kind of, you know what I'm saying, soup. It's, they more put like I don't know, but I do make like the Vietnamese and like Laos, Cambodian kind of like soups, like the pho and the bum bue and shit like that. And then wonton is like Chinese, you know. So I'm not gonna put that in. So we're done with that. And then we're gonna put the vegetable broth inside the pot. Okay. So I have a little good news. My uncle finished working on the van today, so I got to use it this morning and bought some. So I'm putting this little spoon, I'm gonna put it in there. I don't know if you guys see that, but that's a lot, right? And that's gonna go inside the pot, the Instant Pot. I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but if you guys see, it's like a little teeny tiny spoon, like a little fold up one that they do carry. So that's a vegetable broth kind. You can add it in here, but I already added the chicken. Okay. You would normally crack an egg in here, but I think I cracked an egg in here earlier when I made this from before I put it in the freezer. So I'm gonna add some cornstarch. Okay. I know that there's YouTubers that are gonna watch this video later and just show a whole lot of hate, you know. It's all good because my, you know, I am the way how I am, and people keep bringing up like how I said I put pressure on somebody, and somebody said, bitch, don't put me or talk about me on your video. Bitch, why don't you go make a fucking video and say that? Cause I make my fucking video straight the fuck up. And excuse me for the other YouTubers that are coming in here very kosherly, you know, the ones that first came up in here. But bitch, I will fucking talk. Like, come on now. You thought like I was a fucking nerd? Like I'm a fucking, like, just a little, like, the fuck? The fuck you think this shit is? Bitch, that was a funny ass comment that you're gonna go put on somebody else's page when they ain't even really giving a fuck about what the fuck you talking about. Not one time. A motherfucker want to talk about me, how I'm putting some money somewhere in a card because the card was hard, and then I'm sliding it, but the motherfucker don't even want to talk about you, how you even explaining some shit. So I don't get what the fuck you talking about. And you're not blocked, bitch. But once you say fucking something, man, try and put something where you can create something, okay? Because every line that you want to talk about and say, oh, why don't you go get an education because you're uneducated? Like, that's the lowest fucking like roast type fucking like, come on now. In the USA, to tell somebody they're uneducated, but you don't even really know them, like people just talk, right? Men, women, or whatever the fuck. But if you live 10 toes wherever I stand, in or four tires in a car, if I was to stay in one, like bitch, get the fuck out of here with that shit, you stupid ass hoe. Bitch, and you are a hoe. You say what's up to everybody on fucking YouTube, bitch. You don't see me on Mac Deuce. You don't see me on no real fake live. You don't see me on Cuddy. You don't see me on none of that shit. If I like them, I'ma pull up on their fucking chat. Stupid asshole can't get an educated mind to know that what the fuck I do on the comments on other people's platforms. Bitch, you say what's up to everybody. That's a whole trying to get a man throughout the fucking trying to say, oh, she an 18-wheel truck a truck, what the fuck she say, 18-wheeler truck coochie or some shit. Like, bitch, I knew about RVs way before I fucking met Mob. So for me to try and jump on somebody that had a job and that was interested in me for the last how many years, and we just got this little altercation just like a day ago or whatever, that's just on some attitude type shit. So for his words to come at me and say I'm uneducated, I don't even need to go there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you just gotta see. Like, I do got plans in my life. You see my credit score, I got 703. I got a 703. I ain't gonna put my first and last name up in there. But I think somebody else knows when I did show that. Trying to say I ain't got no fucking money and shit, bitch. The fuck out of here, stupid hoe. You don't get a house and you ain't got a job. You can't get a house if you ain't got no income coming. So right now, I'm in the process of getting a job now that my van is running right now. So yeah, so it's kind of like I'm back. And once that starts running, ooh, my like my motivation to get a job, 2 jobs, whatever it is, nails, getting the hustle on that and everything else. And yeah, I did get fucking motherfucking, what's them called, bed bugs. And the reason why I got that, please explain. Because when I got that was when I was at the friend's house, when I took Bart to Berkeley and we went to the Pollo Campero in Pier 39. Some people in the Bay know where the fuck that is. And so what I did was I slept there, because if you see my last live, we came home at 8:30, or we took the BART around 8:45, got home at like 10:30. So of course I'm gonna sleep over the fucking house. And I slept on the fucking son's bed where it had bed bugs, because they like to fucking pick up all the donations from the streets. That's how Latino people fucking do. So my mistake, I didn't even want to sleep over there, because I don't sleep at anybody's house all like that, especially in the age that I am, trying to sleep over little clients, girls' house. Like, come on now. I was carless at that time, so that's just exactly what happened. And then it is, yeah, so somebody's gonna say, yeah, I brought it back home. Nah, what I did was I wasn't wearing my clothes. I was wearing my pajamas. I was wearing their pajamas actually because I only had my own clothes. I had their pajamas, came back here, took it off, threw it back inside the van, okay? Washed up and put my own clothes back on. Okay? So when you wash up all I mean, I hope nothing is on me because I don't have nothing on my legs. I don't have nothing on my legs. I don't have nothing on my legs. And if y'all see me in when I was in a bathing suit, I don't care if y'all see my little underwears. Come on now. I don't have no bites on my legs. None. None at all. None. But I do have it in my arms because when I was wearing the pajamas, it was sweats and it was a t-shirt. So it must have started getting me. Okay, I ain't afraid to fucking show this shit, but I am embarrassed to fucking say that I had to sleep over there. Get the fuck out of here. Shit has to be mentioned, okay? Like I'm not that. There's always things for a reason, but I just don't even want to talk about the receipt thing, the restaurant thing, and all that stuff. That stuff is in the past. I ain't even gonna go there. Y'all just like look at me and say whatever that y'all have to say. All I'm gonna fucking do over here on my end is I ain't trying to use people to get publicity and none of that shit, okay? Like, why would I do that? I've been doing my YouTube. So if I'm fucking with somebody, doesn't that mean that they have love for that person, that they want to put their whole entire like just their whole entire like way of being, trying to be with that person? I don't know how to say it, but that's just what that is. Y'all is crazy to think like I'm just on some like for views, for to use somebody for like to use somebody so I can get out there, so I could shout and I can yell and I can give my attitude. No, I don't want to be like this. This was like back in like when I was 27, 23, 25 with this attitude. Like, come on now. This, no. No. Hell fucking no. Always, 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 always. People just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Do y'all need to go talk to the spirits and shit? Because, you know, I have a lot of, like, loved ones that passed away, and they could maybe show y'all that I'm not the person that's. So I took off the gloves. My hands are clean. I just got my wonton wrappers out the fridge. Okay, pay attention. We're gonna get the little styrofoam plates. We're actually gonna start this right now. This little instant pot right here. Okay, and that heated, like how I be like, that ain't it to me. Putting no pressure to me ain't shit. How I gotta explain it is just how for y'all to even like acknowledge the fact that what the fuck is going on. Y'all see me move around up in the Bay Area and all that type of shit. Okay? Like anywhere. Y'all got me fucked up with that shit. So I'm gonna put it in saute. The only reason why I put it on there is because if I put it on soup broth, I actually could keep it here for a while because I do want to put it in the pressure level of high pressure for 15 minutes because I want my water and my seasonings too. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. You guys see that? So that's a little bit of that chicken broth and the chicken powder, okay? Let me go. Hold on, you guys. Let me go get some mango chelias right here. So this is like from the Philippines right here. It's a mango nectar. They got a guava one like this too. Let me put you guys a little bit higher. Okay. Oh, thank you, Straight Out of Memphis. Yeah. So these are the wrappers. You guys see it? Okay. Let me put more water in a jug. I need a drink because when I be talking a lot, I get very dehydrated. Like, I need something to drink. And now, I don't know, but I know y'all know my one favorite juice. My one favorite juice is that Langer pineapple orange guava. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Food Max and stuff like that. So right now, I put the cornstarch, right? I kind of want to add a little bit more. Oh, and then the soy sauce. So this is my favorite soy sauce, okay? This is me right here. This one. See? Right here. Silver Swan. It's a soy sauce. It's made in the Philippines. Okay. See that? Made in the Philippines. So I'm going to add a little bit to... I got 3 likes. Y'all can help a sister out now. So I'm going to put a little bit. Okay, like that. Right? Put a little bit more. Something like that. Because I know I added in there already. Okay. We are using the chopsticks. And you guys are going to start seeing me. Hold on. Add some water. A lot of water. So basically, if you want to make your own, right? You want to cut up some green onions so it's already smoking. See how it's smoking right there? All right. So if you want to make your own, you want to cut up some green onions and water chestnuts if you want that in your pork, if you want that in your ground pork. And then you want to add a little bit of soy sauce, 1 egg, okay? A little bit of some sesame oil, all right? And cornstarch, all right? And then the last secret that everybody wouldn't think of is your, either you want to put vegetable broth, you want to put like 2 tablespoons inside your maybe like 1.5 pounds ground pork. And or you can not have to have vegetable, because if you're like vegetarian or whatever, I mean, it is ground beef. I don't know what other kind of meat you would make with wonton, but you would have to use chicken bouillon. So if you don't have the vegetable, then you can go for chicken. That's what we want. But if you don't have the chicken, then you use this. But I like to use both. So I got a picture. That thing is smoking right now. You guys see it? Okay. You guys talk to me now. The soup is the best. So you want a lot, okay? Um, let me see how much that is right there. Let me add just a little bit more because I am giving some to the other people here. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's start putting them on. So when you make these, you want to kind of go fast because I'm going to put the lid on the Instant Pot. And just, I'm not good with chopsticks, but I know I'm good in mixing with it. And using it like when you cook. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Oh, and then I need a little bit of water. So I know I'm going a little bit where I'm not using no egg yolk, egg white or nothing. I'm just going to use a little bit of warm water. You can put cornstarch in there so it can kind of stick because it does have cornstarch on the wrapper. So you kind of don't want to lose that if you put water on it. So we can add a little bit of cornstarch in here. And make it thick. Now, if you don't have cornstarch, you can always use baking powder, okay? I'll just mix it around like that. I never tried one time. Egg drop soup though, I'm gonna have to try one too. So egg drop is easy. You can put anything you want. You could put shrimp, you could have crab egg drop or shrimp egg drop. You can have any kind of egg drop you want. Vegetable, like, yeah. Okay. So we put like this much in there. And then I'm just kind of damping my finger, putting it into the corners. We kind of want to do this fast. I am at 32 minutes, so let's see how fast I do this. So when we kind of do this, I know I ripped it in the end back there, but it's okay. We kind of want to like push it, right? And we kind of want to do that, close it up, kind of just fold it. Okay. So it looks like one of these. See it? So my daughter's getting hungry, okay? She has a fever and I have to hurry because I'm over here sweating myself to make you guys think like I'm acting a fool of myself. And the more of this matter here is me trying to get my watch time hours and my subscribers up. So, you know, it could be people that are just foolish and want to just subscribe, or people that are willing to learn, or anybody, just really not anybody and not just anybody, like the ones that don't know how to know how to do shit. You understand? So we need to kind of like in the timing right here. See, now Asian people, they usually will do this so fast because in restaurants, they have to make it like it has to be ready for when you plate it in their table when you're serving them, and it has to be extremely hot. You can't just have this already pre-made like the meat, like how I did it. You can, okay, you can take it out of the freezer, you can thaw it out and stuff like that, but having it in here, the wrapper gets soggy and it'll end up being in little teeny tiny specks. Okay, she feels better with a healthy. Oh, I know she has a fever right now. So I went earlier, right when my uncle he just took out the radiator coolant. So just the coolant, and he took out the air bubbles that were in the radiator because he changed the timing belt, and change the water pump. So all that needed to do, we thought that we needed to change the thermostat, but it looks like it was okay for, there's a hole right there, but it's okay though. I actually don't like when it does that. So what I am going to do is just go over it and just do it like that. And you don't want the soup to be too hot, like extremely. I mean, like we do like hot pot to be really hot, right? But we can separate the soup coming out of the pot and having to save the wrappers from not breaking and having this soup go on to boil so it can get that rapid boil and that extremely hot kind of effect so you could eat your food really hot. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went to CVS. I told my uncle, I said, yeah, I need to go do some errands. I said, can I use the car right after? And he's like, yeah, you know. Um, yeah, and for people that think like I didn't want gold and I'm just trying to copy somebody or whatever, that's not it. I I used to have a pendant that had an elephant. You know, when an elephant has its nose up, y'all know what that means, right? Okay. I used to have one of those with the gold, with the chain. I used to have earrings that had hearts. Like I used to get these before I got my bangles and all this stuff. So Indian people and Asian people, like especially Central Asia, they wear bangles. Okay, like the bangles that I have, which I forgot to put on, but I'm inside the house, so it's okay. Um, and yes, they're very worth something. They're worth about 85 grand. 85 grand that can double up. You know what I'm saying? All. That's my bangle here, my 4 bangles here, my ring here, my necklace, and then yeah, I had these earrings before I got all these, right? And my bangles, I had these. These are point 3 carat diamond, okay, with 18 karat gold. You will not see a tarnish on this gold right here. I had this since 2020. And the gold still, I wear it every day. I took it off once to clean it to see if the gold had actually kind of like faded or went somewhere other than gold. And it didn't. Oh yeah, and I just went through my period, so maybe I was acting like a bitch. You know, that's just what happens when people have attitudes. We like if we want to talk, we're just gonna want to talk. Like, and I did mention that too when I was doing my past lives. I said it is that time of month, so I don't know about the men or whatever that want to talk, but if I say something and y'all do not understand. It's like really like that husband and wife kind of like counter reaction when they're at a house and they know what's going on. Like she's gonna spaz out at any given moment because she just started her period, or it actually happens at least a week to a week and a half before your periods the actual shit comes out, and you start reacting to stupid shit because your mouth is just like, it's not just gonna start, it's just like it's an irritation. You're just like you're not even frustrated, it's just an irritation. You're just irritated, and they could be nice to you, like you can just be irritated at something there, like anything, like you could just be looking at something and it's like you'll be like what the so that's part of me. And in the future, just to let y'all know, if it ever does come out on a day where I was fully like on a good how do you say, in a good, like, say, oh, she been doing good for like a whole 3 weeks. Oh, it's that 4th week's coming. Oh, damn, her period's coming. We should already know what's gonna go. We already should know what the hell's gonna go with her. Because that's how my ex, he knew everything about why she liked that. And, you know, and it's not her fault. You know what I mean? So guys just kind of need to learn. And I'm not talking about anybody in specific. I'm just saying in the future. Okay. So we're just kind of bringing it like this, right? And we are closing it in like that. Okay. And then we're gonna go like that. Press. It doesn't have to look nice. It just has to look like it's coming together. Okay, just like that. See it? Cute, cute, cute. See the closed pinches in there? And then you could want to close this too, because you don't want the water to go in there and break your pot stickers. I actually should do that to all of mine. All right. All right, all right. Let's get this. So this is still on. That 15 minutes is I guess a very long one. And if you are scared that the wrapper is not going to stick, let the meat touch the very edge. See how, like, I'm going to show you guys. See it? Let it come to the edge right here so it can stick. So it's like it's pasting it for you. Okay. If the wrapper is not allowing you to close it, then just use the ground pork to close it. So I kind of don't want to put all of this in now, because I don't want it to be like, oh, we're like, let her eat first and all that stuff. If I keep adding it, it's just not, the broth is going to be overly too cooked if I keep taking out wonton for her and the soup is still there. I could add water, you know what I mean? It's just I have to kind of rebalance my broth and add more sesame oil and maybe a little bit more of the chicken bouillon, you know? But it's just more like the water, chicken bouillon, and the sesame oil. I don't know. I don't want to be like one of them where I don't have people coming in my chat and then, you know, just not acting like the whole content is not productive. You know what I mean? Like it's not active. It's not like, it's almost kind of like I'm saying, like I don't know who I am anymore. Like, hell no. I'm never going to try and like put myself in a situation where I'll turn weird and, you know, be like, okay, you guys, I'm going to start acting a fool now. Or I'm going to start acting like just like a valley girl. And I'm just going to start acting like I'm just like, okay, who do you like? No. So I could try and look for views and shit like that. This is a learning process. This is like, it's timing where you're not supposed to force shit. It's not, and with that shit about my kids, I don't force my kids to do shit. I don't touch my kids ever in my fucking life. I never touched my son and my daughter. Never. If my son's father was the way how he is, you think like I'm gonna fucking hit my son? I must have pouted his hand, yeah, when he was like 2 or a year and a half. I remember that part when I did pat his hand when he was a year and a half. But never know, not know like you know, doing this like in a, and no. And all that, it's like people say that I make up stuff. I do not make up shit. Like, you can't say a whole lot of stuff about me and then not even really know. That's like almost kind of like saying you're making up stuff as well. Because I don't need to make up stuff as well. You get it? And like this is not supposed to be like a fuck you or all that. Like, I must have heard that in the video of just the recent ones that was saying fuck you. Okay? So my video doesn't need to necessarily be like, oh, well, why is this and why is that? I'm re applying what is really in the real of my life. A lot of shit is happening in everybody's lives. Why can't we just like be cool, man? For real. Like, and catching the attitude is not that serious. Not that serious. For real. We talk on the phone and then catching the attitude brings you out to say fuck you type shit. Like, that's crazy. Damn. I have too much love. I have too much love and I have too much, like, I don't know, I got too much faith. I got too much, like, I got too much heart. And I do have some power too. I have a power to try and get the fuck up off my feet and go get a fucking job. That's one thing I'll fucking do. I won't say like, oh, ain't nobody gonna hire me because I ain't got no education and all that shit. Like, man, come on now. I've been having food jobs throughout since 2012. Before that was office jobs, so I used to be telemarketers type shit. I mean, not for a long time, but you know, it was a starter beginner. I must have been like, what, 16? No, I think I was pregnant with my daughter. I was 18. And I had a job in Montgomery and San Francisco. As a telemarketer. Let me see. Okay, so this is hot right here. Show you guys. See it? Steaming in there, just like how, you know, the Asian people will have type stuff. Like, I never want to come at anybody with harsh shit. You know, if I come back with a video explaining myself, that's just explaining something where it's like, don't be so, like, wild. Like, just, I mean, I'm supposed to be here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for you. Like, I was there, like, all the way. Like, you don't even know. Like, I wanted to, came out there, maybe wanting an apartment. You know, I brought all my paperwork and everything. And they want to ask about credit scores. I said, no problem. The only problem at that time was I didn't have paycheck stubs to show the recent. I had one just the last 3 weeks ago. You showing that and the month before that, it could still possibly still happen. But the plans were changed, so I fell for that because you can't force nobody to be like, oh, well, I thought we were going to do this. I thought we were going to do that. No, it's what they want. And if that's how they want to, you know, catch the, you know, being intelligent, because like how I did, I stayed in the car and I saved about $27,000, and that's being intelligent. So that's why I never crossed it. I never said no. I never said nothing. I was just trying to have fun. Okay. like how we were supposed to plan it, just to have fun. Anyways, enough of that. Yeah, but I brought everything. I brought all all my paycheck stuff. My last apartment that uh, I rented at in Fairfield. Sometimes they want to see the last leasing place or apartment place agreement. They want to see how that went. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is all the pot stickers. Okay, you guys see it. So how did I do? Did I do good? There's still this much left. So I am gonna keep going. Okay. You guys can just bear with me. I know I did 51 minutes, but and you guys can't really see too much of me, but I'll try and put you guys where it's not going to be trapped to that chair. Hope she feels better. Yeah. And thank you, Maud, straight out of Memphis. I know you've been a supporter since I used to live in that apartment. Remember that apartment when I was in Fairfield? And it's your partner. Everybody was there. ATM Tim, Real Topics TV, Finesse the Don. Yeah, Finesse the Don. We were all like in one. It's your partner, Finesse the Don, Real Topics TV, you and ATM Tim, and me. And there was like a few females. Like, what's that girl? Red. Her name was Red something. Red something. She had red hair or something. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while, but that was in my apartment when you was coming around. When ATM Tim did a live and I hopped on his like as a guest. I don't need to lie about anything. There's no lying involved. There's no lying in anything. I don't need to lie. If you guys want to ask questions, I can give you guys receipts. Receipts and everything. Receipts. It's just I don't talk to my son's father. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Like when I went to my family's family dinner the other night, when I went to where I said hi, I said get ready with me at High State Cribs. I was talking to my cousin. She's like, how's your son? And I'm like, you already know how it is. And I said, well, since the grandmother won't answer the phone, I could always call the grandfather's cell phone. And I do have the grandfather's cell phone number in my folder with my birth certificate inside my storage. So I do have a storage, but it's all the way pushed back. Like say like this wall right here. See like this wall? It's like 4 or 5 times back there. Okay, so it's in a folder. It's somewhere in a bag or in a box, and I just need to like get a hold of his grandfather, because the grandfather will talk to me, like for sure. Like I'm good. Me and the grandfather are cool. Really, he kicks like good, conversation. Like he won't back, like backdoor. Like he won't put me in and be like, oh, I gotta observe her. I mean, of course, but it's like I've been living with that family. You know what I'm saying? It's just my son's grandmother and grandfather are separated since my baby daddy, since he was 1. So my son's father is 1 year older than me, and I'm 44. So he's 45. And they've been separated since my baby daddy was 1. So it's just I was in the house, around that family for about, I guess, when I was 22 to 27. So when I was eating. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. So it's still on. I forgot the little whistle thing to put on the Instant Pot. This is gonna turn out really good. I need to cut up some cabbage, so let me get the chopping board and do that. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this a little bit later, but I know this is gonna be this. I already know this right here will be eaten by me. That will be eaten by my daughter, and that will be eaten by the. I think I need to do a little bit more. Let me get a chopping board though. So this will be her bowl. I got her little ceramic bowl. It's good to use ceramic bowls. It holds the heat really good. So you want to use that, okay? And then I got her little Theraflu. I don't want, like, she hasn't eaten all day, and I keep asking her. I asked her like 4 times she wanted to eat earlier. I made some turkey bacon, and she didn't want to eat it. I asked her if she wanted to eat her quesadilla with the carne that I bought yesterday. I bought her a super quesadilla yesterday, and she still has half of that, and she doesn't want to eat that. So I said, let me go make me some soup, because it is going to be raining tomorrow. So let's go over here. So remember, it's just the chicken stock and the chicken bouillon, right? So it looks just like that. Let's go add the sesame oil. So this is a premium. So premium is always the best when it's 100% pure, okay? We want to use the 100% pure, okay? And we are just going to drop about like that much in there, right? Now let's go wash my cabbage. I'll bring you guys with me, right? Oh. Hold on, you guys. That's my extra water. Okay, so we're just gonna go right here. Go ahead. So this is really easy. You just have to just put whatever kind of vegetable you want. You can put bok choy, you can put water chestnuts, green onions. Just it can just be the wontons and green onions. You know, just make them long a little bit. But cabbage is always good. All right, so the cabbage is clean, nice and green. Let me just grab the inside of this. Come back over here. I'm gonna go get a knife and I'll be right back, okay? I get mixed up with James and Jose. I don't know why. Why do I get mixed up with you guys? Okay, so it's looking like that, right? That's that sesame oil in there, okay? And it's pretty hot. Now, that was just, that was a saute, and it was on a high pressure for 15 minutes. Now, I want to do it one more time, and I want to put it in a low pressure, okay? Or I actually want to put it in a normal. So there's less, normal, and high. So here's the knife, right? Have you tried seafood soup, lobster, shrimps? I'm allergic to shrimp and I'm allergic to lobster, but I still do eat it. It just depends how it's cooked. So shrimps have to be very fried. It has to be doubled 3 times fried, like under the fryer. Or lobster, I can only have like this much, like this. Like it has to be like that much of just a lobster. Okay, so I love cabbage. I want to cut this part right here. And I don't really like this part right here, so I'm just gonna cut that part right there. So that can go in there. I'm gonna throw this in there. Okay. See it? I know you guys probably can't see with the conversation, but you guys could always hit the 3 dots and then take that live chat off. All right. So we want to make this like in parts like this, okay? Like quarters and then something like that. All right. So we're gonna drop that in there because I want it to be really soft, okay? So let's see that part. And then we can just make it like something like that. It's gonna break in there anyway, so you know you can just leave it in its whatever. But I want it like these sizes, okay? You can have it in these sizes too, but I'm gonna cut that in half. So, all right. I'm gonna actually put more because I know they want some. All right. How does this go? Okay. Look, I put it back in its puzzle. So I want that part right there. Put these little ones in there. This one. Just. And then this one. Kind of cut that in half too. Because I want it to stay in its. Yeah. All right. So that's in there. I'm gonna get the little whistle thing and start placing this over there. I'm gonna start putting some of these things away. So we did use my favorite. This is my favorite soy sauce. That is a special soy sauce. There are different kind of soy sauces that is my favorite too. It's the dark supreme mushroom. It's dark. So if you guys know about soy sauces, there's all kinds. That this right here. Add some more water or not. There's some ice in my cup because you know I'm so icy. I'm so icy. So I'm gonna throw this away. We're gonna start adding the this is just in case, but I don't think I need my vegetable. I don't think I need my vegetable seasoning anymore. So I'm gonna wrap up my cabbage and put that away and throw away these gloves, okay? So really I just needed a knife and the chopping board just for the cabbage. I did buy some mushrooms. You could add whatever you want. Like these are the I don't know, but these are just mushrooms, white mushrooms that we use in like soups. Hold on, James. I'm gonna read your comment. Hold on. My bad. Close it. And I don't like to leave my chat for too long. I always like to come back. Yeah, I kind of made a little mess on the floor. I need some paper towel. Or this little Swiffer. The Swiffer. I got 11 people in here. Can y'all hit the like? Or is y'all just playing on the internet? Yeah? I don't like to play on the internet. Alright. So the scissors was when I just had to cut a little bit. Like these. My daughters have this in. And then there's that. We can kind of push this to the side a little bit. Okay. So if you guys want to look, so it's off, right? The cabbage is still sitting in there. Now I'm going to turn it up. All right. So I'm going to put it on meat stew, but I'm not going to put it. Hold on. See it, you guys. So I'm going to take off the keep warm, and I'm not going to have it on high pressure. So I'm going to press the meat and stew again. And put the pressure on low, but put the minutes maybe for like 15 minutes. Okay, but in this 15 minutes, because I'm gonna watch the clock, I'm gonna have that in there for 15 minutes, but it won't allow me to open it right away after the 15 minutes. So I'm going to have to take off the whistle on this right here. And I'm going to have to let it air out right here so fast that I want it to all come out so I can reopen it and I could not have my wontons break apart. Because the last time I did, the wontons started kind of breaking into is not its own shape. It was already kind of like it was like just having the ball, like it's already coming out, you know, and the wrappers little pieces was like floating. So let me I need this to be in a rapid boil in order for me to throw that in there. I can't just have it where I'm going to throw it in there now. The wrappers is going to get soggy and it's going to break apart. So I need this in a rapid boil. So you guys are going to watch, just watch, okay, what I do. So let me get the whistle thing. And in the meantime, I guess I'll make the last of those. But this is hot. This is hot. It's just when I reopened it, it was off already, and it was on saute. So saute is almost kind of like I had it on a high pressure, but it was on for 15 minutes, and that's not too long. That's only good enough to have a high pressure at 10 minutes because it takes some time for this to get hot. You know what I'm saying? And actually keep it compact. You said, how did you find out you have seafood allergy? Down. I was like, I don't know. It was like in my middle school years. Like, I know when I was a kid, I didn't like food. Like, I didn't like to eat no Filipino food that my mom cooked, even though it looked very decent and proper and the real way how to make Filipino food, because that's really how they make it. But I didn't want to eat it because it had onions, like sauteed onions, and like bitter melon and like ginger and just all kinds of, weird taste. And I'm like, no. And then like with shrimp, they boil it and then they put it like in a seasoning with tamarind. That was probably the only one that I could eat. So when you boil it, it kills most of all of whatever that's inside the shrimp. And I wasn't allergic to that. But when the shrimp is dry, then I can't. Then I can't. I'm gonna start itching. So I might have tried shrimp when it was like sauteed, like in a wok with like garlic and whatever kind of seasonings they had, spices. And then I tried it and I didn't like it. Like they have little small shrimps in like pancit with the noodles. And I when I was a kid, I didn't like shit. I didn't like no a lot of food. You know what I'm saying? So this is on right here, okay? I can hear it, but you guys can't hear it. Let me make the last of these. James, you be popping up out of nowhere. I hope you guys are not falling asleep on me. I'm ready to go. I wake up early, so like when my uncle, he's a mechanic. Like when he gets up and comes to the house, it's like says he'll be here at 8, but then didn't be here till like 10:30. And I'm over here like, damn, I could have slept all throughout that time and shit. But I really wake up like at like 5:30. But still in the bed though. I don't get up. Not unless I have to go really pee. Oh, let me get the green onions too. So what I was mentioning about what was I mentioning about how I said what they use in broths, like in Asian broths. Like they use like sugar, they put like I made garlic lobster tail noodle. Like I made lobster tail garlic noodles, and the way how they made that in I think it was Vietnamese or some type of Central Asia, they use a different kind of sauce. So like they'll put like hoisin sauce. I'll show you guys. So hoisin and then they boil it. So first they put the chicken broth, like chicken bouillon, in a wok full of water, and then they'll tell you to add hoisin sauce. So this is hoisin. You can add this in your hot pot soup. You see how it looks like pho. And then these are spring rolls or cold spring rolls. You eat that cold, regular room temperature, or you could have your fried egg rolls or Shanghai. They're called either egg rolls, Shanghai, or lumpia. Lumpia is in my country. Shanghai is more like Chinese, and egg rolls is for English. So when you make your broth for the garlic lobster tail noodles, so it's like noodles. There's no soup. It's a sauce that you're eating the garlic noodles with lobster tails. Okay. I made it before. It was a long time ago. It's in one of my videos back then. I'll probably bring it up next time. But I ain't got my EBT. So that's just in them days when I had him, I was buying that type of shit. Like I was buying all kinds of like big stuff like lobsters, steaks, hamburgers, like just ribs and all that shit. And I did that for so many years. So I ate good throughout all my, the years when I had the EBT. It's just not these last 2 years because I was working in the office. So what you do is you make the water, you put chicken bouillon, you add a little bit of fish sauce, you add some hoisin sauce, and then this is what you guys don't know. And this is what I learned to make the sauce. You have to buy, it's called Coco, and it's called Rico. It's a natural coconut flavored soda. So it's a soda. It has bubbles. It has that, you know what I'm saying? Acidy. What is it called? Y'all know what that is. Anyways, I don't put this in the refrigerator. I just put it on the shelf. So maybe one day I'll make that one day. I made it before. That's the reason why I have that. Is because I bought like 4 of them. And you got to use like 2. And then I use this for like hot pot soups. Oh, and I forgot. Where is it at? I was supposed to make s'mores cheesecake. So one day, now that my car's up and running again, I will make s'mores cheesecake. I'm very well, like, good at baking. I make Reese's Pieces cheesecake. I make dulce de leche cheesecake. I make, what is it called? Tres leches. I made a dulce de leche, so that's this one. I'll show you guys. And this is the reason why I bought it too. Is get it. So, oh, this is whistling now. My Instant Pot is whistling now. So I even have a taro ube flavored essence. So this is just like an imitation. I mean, imitation. Like, what is it called? Vanilla extract. But this is a ube extract, so you could do this in desserts. So I made one that was a cheesecake before. I make all kinds of cheesecake. So this is the dulce de leche. It's like milk-based caramel. Okay, I made that before. I made Reese's Pieces. I made a lot. The best ones were the Reese's Pieces and the dulce de leche and the tres leche. I made one that was hazelnut. I did, and it was this brand right here. So I use this syrup as a hazelnut. It's in one of my past videos too. It was a hazelnut one with the name brand Torani. So I'll make a s'mores one, only because this is like it's not a mystery flavor, but it's like something that I feel like s'mores. You know what I'm saying? It should be bomb. You can actually put that in your coffee. I'm gonna open up this window because you could actually, so right here, so you see how it just went up right there? If you rewind it, it was actually down, so it was catching its pressure, so now it's locked. I can't open it. So now it's already bubbling in there, but I'm gonna stop it in like 5 minutes and I'm gonna open it. I know you guys can't see me, but it's all good. What time is it? I got an hour and 20. Yeah, so my daughter's only going to be here till this weekend. She's going back to the Philippines. She's only staying here for the Halloween holiday. I'll show you guys what she got. Oops. Let me put this straight so you guys can see me. That's better. Oh damn, allergies. Yeah, allergies. I have a shellfish allergy, so it's not good. I hate it when my family are like eating in front of me and they're eating a lot of lobster, they're eating a lot of shrimp, and like crab I'm allergic to, but I still eat it. Like I'll still eat the other, I'll eat, so there's a whole crab, I'll eat one half and I'll eat it all. Like I don't care. I have to eat it. Like it's so, like crab is like my favorite other than shrimp, but crawfish, it's a tie. Like crawfish and crab, I can't pick. I have to eat both. Like I don't know because I tried so much good crawfish and like southern cooking. So even if it was, you know, dipped in batter, if it was in what is it called, cornmeal, like there's just it, I know the flavor, like I know the taste. There's just no way I can't back down on crawfish. Like I can't back down on crawfish. I can't back down on blue crabs. Blue crabs are my most favorite in the world. Like I will take that over a regular Dungeness crab. I'll take that over king, like what is it called, king crabs. Like I'll take blue crabs over the top kings, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But anyways, crawfish, yeah, you just gotta have good cooks, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have good cooks to cook those type of food where you're always not gonna say no to it. Like I'm not gonna say no to crawfish. Like I eat crawfish and I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm not allergic to it. I ate so much of it that I didn't itch. But crab, if I eat a whole crab, I'm gonna itch. So I can only eat half. I know if there was like a eating contest and it had to deal with shellfish, then I'm gonna straight lose. Like I wouldn't be able to do those kind of contents that they do on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers are doing contest challenges that are like hot dog, just anything really. Damn, a little piece fell on the damn floor. I act like that shit didn't fall. Crazy. But I hope you guys are having a good night wherever you guys are. Either it's morning, good afternoon, good evening. And hopefully you guys have something good to eat. I know we're touching food over here. It's just my daughter's waiting. So let me cancel this right now. I'm gonna open it up because that was like about 5 minutes. I'm gonna let this seal. See that? I'm gonna let that go up. You see it? Let that up. So I made this many so far. Maybe like 3 more. Very little. There's one right here. just let that soup get really hot with the cabbage, and then I'm gonna show you guys what now next I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna fully close it with the lid. So I have my own little tricks that I do with the Instant Pot. Or that I found out from, but it wasn't an Instant Pot that she was using. She was just using a regular pot with a lid, but she used two big chopsticks that's on the edge of the circle, just on one end. Like, say this is the circle. She put it like this. She put it like this on the pot, and then she put a lid where it's not fully closed. So basically, the steam of the boiling rapid boil broth is still really boiling, but it's not closed. Okay, so that right there doesn't fully give like the extreme like heat, where a little bit air can still breathe inside your inside the broth. So I'll show you guys, but I am not going to use the sticks. There's a little gap right here that you could actually don't have to close it all the way. You guys need to try this dish. It's really like you will swallow your wonton. Here, let me go shorter. You will swallow your wonton. Like, you will take 1 or 2 bites and then you're just gonna swallow it. Like, straight up. Like, I know you guys, my mouth is watering right now. I swear to God, that shit came all the way up and I smell all that shit in here. Like, it's too good. Too damn good. I can make anything. Like, I could literally make a restaurant and make wonton soup and sell this shit, like, for real, you know. Just put your favorite like vegetables. Put cabbage if you want to make it look simple and still look nice, but they don't have to eat it. You're just selling the meat. All right, so let's open. Okay, how I know that that's already ready to open is because your seal vent, I mean the vent went down. So you see how cabbage, it looks soft, but not too soft. Oh shit. Oh, that came down. So now we're gonna start dropping the pot stickers. All right, gotta do this fast. So it's in a rapid boil, right? And it's in off. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry. It's in an off right now. See it? See, it's off. You guys see it? It's off. Okay, but I have to turn it back. Turn it back. I'm gonna put it back on the same thing. I'm gonna put it back on the meat stew and put it on low. You guys counting? Okay, so now I'm gonna put it here. Take that off. So the plate's empty and the pot is looking like that. And we're gonna close it, put some pressure down. All right, and just let that go. So it's at 15, right? It's gonna turn on. I'm gonna let it go for 10 minutes. So what time is it right now? You guys gotta help me. It's 7:19. So at 7:30, I have to break it. I have to break it open, and then I'm gonna serve my daughter. All right. So let me just clean up a little bit over here, and then you guys will see the bowls because I am ready to eat too. So I'm gonna just throw this away. It's very little, very little. Um, I'll probably make here. Let me make 2 more. I'll just throw it up in there. You can always reopen it. Like, see, you can still reopen it because there's no pressure yet. Oh, this is what I mean. So, see it? It's not closed. See, I just reminded myself. So, this is closed. That's closed, right? Lid. Now, I'm going to leave it like this. So my wonton wrappers won't break because it's going to be very, very hot in there. Just make 2 more. Yeah, I don't have bed bugs on my bed. I don't have bed bugs on the floor with the mattress foam I sleep in. Okay? I don't have bed bugs on where I lay at. If I had that, I would have went to the store and bought some damn spray and been like, I need to sleep on the couch. Like, hell to the no. No. Hell fucking no. I am not, like, bed bugs came from my friend's client's house. What happened? What? I can't see my comments. Oh, there. I must have pressed something. Bed bugs just didn't come from the floor where I'm just like talking to somebody on the phone and I'm constantly talking to them for how many months or weeks, and then I'm all of a sudden I have bed bugs and I didn't have it before. No. And I'm just now telling that I came home with that. But obviously that person that I used their pajamas, so I took that before I even entered this damn door of mine right here. So I took that off and got some clothes, went upstairs and washed myself and changed my clothes. So I was into a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. And then I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is it that there's like so many? I thought it was because it was so clear. It looked like mosquito bites. Like, it was white. I mean, like, not white, but like it was clear. Like, it just would show just a clear, like a bump. It wouldn't show no redness. It wouldn't show no brown. It wouldn't show no any other color. It'd just be a bump. And then when you start scratching it, and over time, then it'll start making its color like that. See it? Yeah. They pick up stuff from outside in the street and they bring it home. Toys. I think it was, I don't know. I think it was the pillow. It was a stuffed animal pillow that I was like laying right next to. And that's what caught on. So it was all over my arms. I think I got 2 on my neck right here. Right here. But it's nowhere like in my chest and all the way down. There's nothing here and all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop these 2 in there. Like, I don't like having to give receipts about shit that is like happening. Like, no, if I had bed bugs in my bed, it would have been on my feet. It would have been on my legs. It was everywhere. Like, that's crazy. But you see how it's turning soft? So this right here, we're gonna kind of push that, wiggle that down into the center, the ones that I just entered in there. So now I know that I pushed it on this side of where it's just newly in the hot. I'm gonna get some of this for my daughter. So I'm gonna kind of like push it down a little bit. See how I just broke that? It's okay. I just need it to kind of like not stick together, because it is kind of sticking together. All right. You guys need to smell it. All right. So these are done. Put them away. Everything here. I'll be right back. Guys, we just towel. So this is everything. So I'm gonna put this away, put these away. Ready to serve her. I'm gonna grab a spoon so I can taste my soup and I can see how much of a taste I have in there. That's when I know.
Kanino rice cooker yun?
My cat is so bored. What's going on with my cat? Let me go grab a spoon. So this is gonna be my daughter's bowl. I'm gonna grab my bowl too. My bowl. My spoon. try and use like a ceramic, like try and use a ceramic kind of bowl. Okay, this is Japanese like udon, like noodle soup of style kind of bowl. I got this from Ross. Look how huge it is. Look how huge compared. So I got chopsticks for my daughter just in case because she's a chopstick kind of girl. So I will just put her spoon and stuff like that. And show you guys the, and she's gonna eat now. So, oh, it's too much. Look at you guys, it went over. I'm gonna stop it so I can go down, and I'm gonna just grab some. All right, you guys see it? Nice. Let me turn on the light. I do have to do a taste test, but hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me grab my other spoon.
Nadadaan niya, pare, puta ka. Baka mapahama ka, men.
I grabbed my sesame oil just in case if it needs to be adjusted with a little bit more. So let me just grab.
Pare, ang sabi ko kay Yun, pare, baka mabibigyan ko ba?
Oh my God. I think it needs a little bit more. But it's actually there. It just needs a little bit more. Okay. So I think that's good right there. So we want it to look like this. Okay. You can see it. It's looking nice. See it? Perfect. So it has its shape. Pretty. Okay. I think I put a little too much for her. So like this one broke. See how it's breaking? Oh God, that one was breaking. Let me find it. See how the meat? It's okay though. This is the wrapper right here. See the wrapper? It's okay. Still eatable. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go back here. Put a little bit more soup for her. She doesn't like too much, but this is good right here for her. A little bit more. She doesn't like cabbage. She doesn't like any of that. Okay, so I have to give it to her now. Okay. Hot. I gotta clean the floor. I know my camera my camera like way of showing it is not so like, but it's perfect in its shape. See it? Wish I could show you guys close up. Like that's how it really looks like. Like if I show you guys in a bowl, other than this one right here that's broken, I'm gonna eat this right now. So I'm gonna show you guys, so I can show you guys the real look of the pot sticker. Hold on. So hold on, you guys. All right, take off my teeth. I gotta remove the teeth. The teeth, see? And let's see the teeth right there. So y'all will know me as Shiner, the missing tooth. Mmm. 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 Okay. I'm gonna show you guys the bowl. How it's supposed to look like when it's in its shape. See it? Perfect. Cabbage. Soft. Mmm. Perfect. Pot sticker. Wonton. See it? It can break so easy, so you have to remember to know how to open up that lid on time, because I did this before and it broke. It'll break on you. So you have to know when to, because this is so soft. Okay, the wrappers, you guys know. See how it'll break and open? I just did that on purpose. I just wanted to show you guys how soft and the wrappers, see how it's not so extremely soft. I took it off just in time for it to not be too much where it's so mushy. I hate it when it's mushy. Okay, but that's for that for now. I'm gonna grab me some rice. I don't know if you guys want to stick around, but I do eat wonton soup with rice and the cabbage. So let me go grab some rice, and I'm just gonna chow this one down, and then I'm gonna put my rice. I'll show you guys how I eat it. And I forgot to put the green onions, but there is cabbage there already. You guys could always just put a little topping on top with the green onions, little chops and stuff like that. So I know that my phone is on a vertical, so you guys can't really see too much of a whole vision of myself, but it's chow time, so I'm gonna grab some rice. Mm. So I got some rice. Okay. Looks like a moon. You see that? Mmm. Perfect. So I love my wonton soup with rice. If I go to a restaurant, if Chinese restaurant, whatever kind of restaurant, I have to have jasmine rice with my wonton soup. I can't just eat my wonton soup with just wonton and cabbage or bok choy or water chestnuts, whatever, green onions, whatever. I can't just eat it like that. I have to eat it with rice. That's just me. I have to. That makes me full. You know what I'm saying? And I know that like if you eat rice, it'll make you fat, like fatter. But it's my fave. So you guys look at it once again. Perfect, perfect, perfect with the cabbage. Yes, yes, every time. Yes, so You guys want me to cater to you. You guys want me to cater and show you guys that this is how you guys could do it for your family or whatever, your loved one, your friends or whatever. You guys could always try and make them have a good meal in their tummy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it's all about. It's having a good meal for the day at the time. So you could have your brain working. But yes, so this is how I like it. I'm going to show you guys and then I'm going to get off. But this is my rice right here. Okay, it had a little bit of soup in the bottom. So I'll show you guys the finishing. Show you guys. Right? Maybe like one more. All right. So let me cover this. So this is how I like it. Right here, you guys see. And then I like to put like a little bit of my rice on and just grab a little piece. And I'm gonna eat that. So I'm gonna get off of here. It's making my mouth water because I already tasted a few. You want to be seen too. If you want to be seen, then you gotta go live. Sahara. So this is my bowl of wonton soup. You guys just, I don't know, pray for another day. But I do have a meal with me right now, so I'm happy for that. And all I can say is that hopefully that I could wake up, you know what I'm saying, trying to better things that I can learn, and maybe I can learn while as I go, because I do learn off of other people too. It's just sometimes we get carried away with just like things that we're just kind of normal to doing, you know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm gonna eat because I'm just yapping my mouth, and I'm just have to get on with my soup. So bye.